Okay, here we go. One more round of Remoraz, A through E.
Yes. No, now it's F through K.
You're right.
Is YouTube agreeable today? It is! We're live! Woo! Hello.
Woohoo!
Welcome to episode 69, of Destination Divergence.
Nice.
Where we last left off, you guys were traveling. Stopped by a couple places here and there. Did some shopping, and then suddenly and very violently were attacked on the road by some remoras. It was pretty unpleasant for most of you, and unfortunately you lost a few horses, but horses aside, you all came out of it alive. Which may be surprising, just based on the sheer number of young remoras that were attacking along with this one adult remoras. It kept struggling to swallow several of you and run away, but through some quick wit, of your artificers, and just amazing luck on all of your part, and even some brute strength in the case of your barbarian, and some bad luck, yes. Nobody was eaten, and therefore nobody was in any, serious danger. Not that there wasn't danger, but, I mean, there's a difference between getting, viciously scratched up and being swallowed whole by a lizard that then crawls underground.
That's fair.
Anyways, we left off right after that combat with these monsters dead on the ground around you, and I apologize. Well, actually, you know what? We don't even need to go to that map. There's not really a point to it. We'll stay here on the landing page. So, what do you all do?
Oh.
Well, I believe we were going to search for whatever we could take in terms of crafting components.
Oh yeah. We
That was
didn't
a
loot
great
the
idea.
bodies yet.
Nope.
I feel like they're filled with fire blood. I'm not particularly interested.
You
I
wouldn't throw
believe
on them?
that fire blood would be rather useful. I'm sure to some of us.
Alright, this is on you. I'll heal anyone who needs it.
Well, I've only got a +4 in survival, so I don't think I would be very good at harvesting things. So
I mean, I got set on fire for the most part, so Dross is not really feeling the whole carving thing, so he's gonna skip. However, he's up to ruffle through the bodies and maybe cut open the stomach and see if there's anything cool.
Sure. I mean, would any of us know if there was anything useful about Remora's parts?
Some of us would.
Make me a nature check.
A nature check, not an arcana check?
I mean, they're
bugs.
beasts.
They are beasts, they're
That-
magical
that-
beasts.
They are indeed.
I'm not
Roll
proficient in that.
Arcana?
Yeah, Faye, you feel like, I mean, they're fiery. Maybe that could be used for something, but you're not aware of anything specific.
As I
Oh,
hey.
expected.
I'll give that a
16.
roll.
Yeah, with the 16, you'd know that some alchemists use the blood of remoras for various potions and things. And also they can be used, same blood can be used in the enchantment of armor and weapons, various fiery natures.
Alright, we take the whole thing.
Do we have any components or vessels that we could store that blood in?
You tell me. Anybody got
Do
any
we, guys?
vessels or vials on them?
I have vials. I know, because the blood.
I have a water skin.
Wait, I have
Well,
one vial and it has blood in it, but it's probably dried up by now.
I have a herbalism kit. Would that have various vials and containers?
I've got a vial of two-headed dog disease.
What?
Say what?
What?
Oh, I
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a callback.
Fuck?
That's the thing that almost killed me.
Yes.
Saving it
have
for
a
a rainy
little
day,
bag
you
of
know?
sand.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
What
that's
the
a
fuck?
throwback. What the fuck? I will say, I do know one of you has something that can help here, but I'm not going to give it to you.
With skinning and such?
With
Or with collecting?
storing.
Holding bag.
Storing?
If we pour shit
Indirectly.
into the alchemy jug,
It does
can
function
we take
as a
it
jug.
back out
It's not
later?
what I was thinking, but yes.
I've got a backpack. We could pour it in the backpack. That seems dangerous.
I don't think that's what we're supposed to do.
I will just sit here and laugh if nobody gets it. It'll be fine.
I mean, everyone check your goddamn inventory.
I've got a few
Checking
potions
my
of healing.
inventory. Hold up.
Can I have a
Check my
potion
notes.
Sensor, shield, potion.
Oh, I have
backpack.
alchemist supplies. Does that have things?
I mean,
Oh,
it
hey.
would have things, but much like the herbalism kit, it would be difficult to reuse afterwards if you were to store it that way, and you wouldn't be able to gather that much.
Oh, I have 2 small vials.
We've got a crate full of vials, but they have other stuff in them.
I mean, I
That's
have 2
correct.
empty small vials that we could fill.
I have a
This is a lot of
backpack.
blood.
You
I have a
likely could
water
take some
skin?
vials, but you're not sure. You feel like maybe a couple vials could be useful in creating some potions, but perhaps not if you want a more permanent enchantment on something.
Or we could just take the whole thing.
We could also just take the whole thing.
I mean, can we? Do we do these? Could,
How many horses did we lose? 3, 4?
3 horses, so you're down
Which
to
means-
5.
We've got the
Which
Titan,
means
though.
we're gonna have to have the Warforged drag the thing.
I mean, we've got a few
I mean,
bags
you're-
of holding. Would that work?
Your 5 horses are enough to pull the bus. It's reduced cargo capacity for sure.
right, but will we have the cargo capacity to bring Remoras? Like, those are massive.
Very unlikely.
Yeah, that's what
How
I thought.
does Fabricate work in terms of having vials that we didn't have before?
Fabricate can make pretty much any mundane object you want it to. If you have raw
Hey,
material.
Milos.
Am I supposed to make a bucket? I could make a bucket. I
You can
think.
make a giant earthen jug.
Or vials.
Is a vial a mundane thing? Seems like it would be difficult. It's
It's-
glass.
Well,
Just made of
sorry.
glass.
By mundane, I mean non-magical.
Oh, okay. I could make vials. Yeah. Here's my equipment.
Cool. Let's make some vials and gather up as much blood as we can.
Or some jugs.
Mm-hmm.
Or jugs. There's
jugs,
more of a
yeah.
surface area with those.
Let's do jugs. Jugs seem good.
What material are you using to make the jugs?
Uh,
The
Can you use
rope.
clay from the soil?
Yeah, because Fabricate doesn't just pop something into existence, it takes
Yeah.
some material and crafts something for you, basically.
can I use clay from the road like Nikara suggested?
I mean, the road is mostly like cobblestone in this area, and there's snow
Oh.
on the ground outside of the road.
I think stone
If
could
we-
make a good jug.
Mm,
Let's just take some of the road real quick.
um,
Yeah, they're not missing it.
but like, I mean, like, if we clear off snow from the side of the road and just take raw earth to make clay jugs, is that acceptable?
I think we'd have to fire it.
You can certainly try.
Well,
That means
sounds
no.
like- I was going in the opposite direction. We could certainly try.
Now, you could certainly try is what DMs are supposed to say instead of no. I learned that.
The term is, are you sure you want to do that?
Are you sure about that?
That's fair. That's another option. I don't know. I say we just take some of the road. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, let's just steal some road. I'm up for stealing some road.
All right.
Sort of federal crime.
How many jugs are you making?
Oh, so many.
How many do we need?
So sure, if somebody steps up to try and extract the blood into the jugs, then you can just keep making jugs as they need them, I'll say, if that is what you wish.
That seems like a good idea.
Okay, just continue taking chunks
totally-
of the road.
Can't find the gloves though. Oh, are they in spells? They're in spells. Okay.
What kind of a roll is it to drain the blood?
I'll say survival. Or medicine.
I would
Any
love
chance I could
to
use
provide
medicine?
guidance.
I'll take that.
I'll allow medicine for this, since you're not really...
Damn it.
You're just trying to draw blood, specifically. I think that's fair enough for medicine.
I only got a 13. Unless someone wanted to guide
Guidance,
me.
though. Guidance.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys were preparing this ahead of time. I'd allow guidance.
I was saying
14.
guidance before I even rolled it.
Alright. So, Nakar, do you have a knife or something?
I have a short sword.
That works. So, you dig the sword in and try to make some kind of an incision that you could then,
I think.
hold over some of the jugs in order to have some of the blood seep out and you catch it. Several of your other party members help by holding up the beast in different ways as you try to find where the best places are to get some blood out. And unfortunately, as you stab in with the sword, the blood inside is still quite pressurized and it sprays over you.
Ouch.
And you take 10 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Woo-wee!
But after
So
the
it appears here to
fire,
heal.
the fire settles down and the gout of blood begins to lessen and it starts to trickle down instead. And you feel like quite a bit of the harvestable blood has been lost at this point. This thing got very beat up over the course of the fight. And it's kind of a struggle just to contort its body around to try and drain the blood in the proper ways. But you managed to get, I'll say, with that roll, 1 jug of Remora's blood from the large one.
We'll take it.
All right. I don't wish to do much more of this. Do we have enough for a permanent enchantment of some kind, or do we need?
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's
I
okay.
pass that off to Drost or the artificers.
Fair enough.
I would be happy to
Uh,
make an Arcana check.
Faye
I would
was
also be happy to make an Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana. I will roll Arcana.
Oh, I got
That-
a bonus.
There.
We're
Oh, it didn't
all
roll with
rolling
advantage automatically.
like ass.
Oh, I
So-
rolled a nat 4. Oh no.
19 highest for me.
I roll a 3 on my medicine check.
Rip.
Sorry about the double rolls. It's not making the sound for me anymore, so I don't know
Oh.
if it goes through.
Weird. Are you hearing music?
Oh, no, I don't hear that either.
So maybe
Perhaps that.
it's somehow muted for you entirely.
I'll refresh it again.
Since these are insects, are there any signs of like egg sacs anywhere?
Make me an investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at those. But not good at rolling.
Yeah, you feel like you can make...
Point anyone?
For those of you who rolled Arcana, I'll say... Drost, Faye... Yeah, Drost and Faye would know, just from a quick... Yes, thank you, Brain.
Ooh, a quick.
So just a quick look at the properties of this blood and what you saw in combat, things like that. You feel like you could enchant, maybe one piece of armor or weapon with this blood.
Alright, I'll communicate that. Yes, one permanent enchantment from this much material.
Well, then I believe we are done, because that was painful.
Well, once we're done looking over the bodies, yes.
All right. Anything else interesting on these guys, or is it just the blood?
Blood.
I don't remember anything else interesting.
All right, then I guess we can. We should probably order the Warforged to move the bodies to the side of the road and then continue on.
The Warforged, you mean Leroy? You could just
Sorry,
ask.
the Titans.
Oh, the Titans.
Oh, I'll say, since Carrick is absent, Carrick would order his Warforged to start kicking the bodies off the road. And it does. It doesn't use its arms. They're too unwieldy for any kind of real work besides hitting things, but it kind of uses its feet to shuffle the bodies out of the way. Thankfully, the largest Romars is already off the road, and he just has to kind of take care of the little ones to push them around.
Oh, good.
A few minutes later, the road is clear.
I guess it was too much to hope that one would have like a magic sword in its stomach.
Yeah, a little bit
Chilling.
too much.
Just
check the
I mean, we
stomach.
didn't look
Facts.
in the stomachs.
Make me a nature check, Drost.
oh no.
Natural 20. Oh,
Natural 3.
At the 4?
natural 4.
Yeah, you really have no idea why they were here, why they attacked you. Especially, like, I feel like Drost maybe hasn't ever seen these things before. So, unfortunate.
I don't like animals.
Fair enough. Alright, Nala is already sitting at the seat of the bus, and he's kind of starting to bandage up some of the larger burns across his back and his head and his arms. Well, if you give me just a minute more here, I'll be ready to go.
We weren't worried about you.
Sure, I'll be fine after some time. You can already kind of see some of the burns across his skin starting to heal up, and even there's even hair regrowing in over where burns had burned it away.
He was a hair Goliath.
Oh, he's a bear totem barbarian,
Mm-hmm.
so he is a hair Goliath.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Anything else before you guys continue on the road?
Nah,
I don't
No.
believe so, no.
I can't think of anything.
All right.
Why would we bury these? To avert wildlife? I'm
So-
loaded up in the truck.
You were already most of the way to the next town on your trip, which you can already see in the distance, and you've been able to see it all day, and you probably would already be there if it weren't for the rude interruption, the ambush on the road. And so, within the hour, you guys make it to Danthaven.
You mean we weren't going to go directly south across the wilderness to get to...
Not quite, no.
Yeah. Bold of you to assume we go to Danthaven.
So you guys are heading in from the east here. You start to pass some of these buildings on the outside. They don't seem to be anything of particular note, just although some of them near the gate appear to be more guard outposts, things like that. Some of them appear to be quick supply stops for farmers and the like in the area. The gate is currently closed. It's not ridiculously late in the evening at this point, but because of the time of the year, it's already dark. And so the gate is closed and there are guards at the gate holding torches.
I say, could you please let us in?
Yes, what is your business here in Danthaven? Just passing
That's what
through,
it's
or are you
like.
staying?
Oh, we're passing through.
again.
Very well. Don't cause any trouble now. And they'll creak open the doors after looking over all of you and just getting a quick gauge of you. They are a bit wary of the Warforged Titans as those start to step up to the gates, and they kind of look between the Titans and you. If we could ask you to just leave those outside the gate, at least.
Oh, I assure you, my traveling companions are completely safe.
I keep forgetting we have those.
Are you headed
They're-
east directly then?
East. Yes.
Yes.
We could arrange for them to be moved to the eastern gate for your departure in the morning, if that works for you.
Why don't we do what we did before and park on the east side of the city and just wait for morning?
Well, I we're on the west for the moment. That might be a bit of a trek. I'm sure we could.
You could just
Well-
order them to walk around.
Yes,
That would work as well. If they are intelligent enough for you to get them to move themselves, that would save us a great deal of trouble.
Of course they are. Can't you see what they're doing right now?
They're
Are
currently,
they just standing there?
they're currently standing still directly behind the wagon.
Not killing shit.
That's true.
That is good enough for me. What about you two? Pointing at Milos and Kark.
Yeah, we could do that.
And Karak will agree as well.
Alright. Order them around and let's drive through.
Karak orders his to just go down around the southern edge of the city, so that they will end up the eastern gate. And the guard makes a quick note and then begins to cast some sort of spell, which if anyone wants to try to recognize that they may. After he finishes casting the spell, if you want to roll an Arcana check, I'll allow it.
Yes, please. Spell.
No, you don't recognize the particular
Very
spell
well.
he's casting now. But it doesn't seem like, with that at least, you feel like it doesn't seem like a harmful spell. It doesn't seem like an evocation or something like that. And when he finishes casting, he then just kind of keeps mouthing words, but no sound comes out. A moment later, he says, I've just notified the guards at the southern and eastern gate of the approach of these things, and that they are not to be attacked. They're not a threat. So we'll leave them outside the eastern gate for you in the morning. All right. Are there any other crazy weapons on any of you we should be aware of before we let you in here?
I look down uncomfortably at my whole self.
Oh, basically just a standard weaponry, I don't know. Hammers and axes and swords.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Ba-bam!
All right.
Ooh!
Very well. Thank you very much for your cooperation. May the Silver Flame be with you. As they step aside from the gate and let you in.
Oh, it's a silver flame type of place. That's good. We make our way in.
All right.
Just a pause at the entrance. Just by chance, do you know anyone who would be willing to pay for a Remora's corpse?
Ramirez corpse.
Yeah, big one.
Well, it's strange for them to be in this area this time of year, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, are they? They attacked us on the road here.
Interesting. Thank you for the heads up. I'll have the rest of my guards on watch for those.
There was a large one with 5 younger ones, if that's any help.
Y'all killed the mom and their babies?
I
Yeah.
mean, they kind of attacked us first.
That
Oh,
is
they were asking for it.
that is indeed not a good sign. There may be some trouble up north or something that's caused them to move south. I'll notify the rest of the guard, as I said, and we'll be on the lookout for them. Just in case, it may be good that we have extra guard for anyone who has business outside the walls. Again, thank you. I'm not certain if anyone in town will have a use for Ramirez's corpse, but I'll put out word. Are you going to be staying in one of the local inns that we could contact you at if there is a buyer?
Oh, maybe. What are the local inns?
What?
Well, there's of course Gold Dragon Inns. There are 2 of them here in town, and there's one third-party inn, not owned by the Gold Dragon, but I hear they're a bit fancier than the typical chain Gold Dragon, and I would recommend them if I were you.
I'm up
Alright.
for a fancy night. Oh, wait,
up for
I don't
that.
think I have gold.
We will take care of you, Kareth.
Right.
Alright. Thank you very much. And I suppose we'll go look for the
Uh,
fancy inn.
He was about
We'll
to
see.
get to that.
We'll be there.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got 5 silver to my name.
That's okay.
Yes,
Yikes.
yes, the inn is called the Golden Chair. Can't miss it.
Golden chair.
Yes, quite different. I know, it's amazing that they picked the name Gold when there's the Gold Dragon Inn also here in town, but I suppose that may be a bit of a aggressive marketing play on their part. But they are the premium inn here in town, so.
Very nice.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you did our city a bit of a service killing that Remores, and I think I'll just have some of my men go out there, clean that up, and...
Fuck.
Hello? I'll have some of my men go out there and clean that up, and if there is indeed a remorse, as you claim, we will have a reward sent to the Golden Chair. And who should we address it to?
Oh, dear God. The strangers.
The strangers.
The strangers. Very
These
well.
strangers.
Yes, capital T, capital S.
I see.
The V is the important part.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll let you be on your way then. Welcome to Danthaven.
Oh, thank you.
Most kind.
Hooray.
Is there a stable somewhere where we could re-up on horses?
At this time of night, everywhere appears to be closed. But as you guys do enter the town, you see the night lights of Eberron alive. There are the continual flames that burn on every street corner, and sometimes on each building to make sure that there's never a dark spot in the cities. At least not on the main roads.
Wait, they opened up a portal to the Infernal Plane too?
No, continual flames are just used by sane people to produce light as well.
Nope, the only way for that to be
So
true
this
is
wasn't
if you
accidental.
fucked up.
Drost, make me
And
an
just-
Arcana check to see if that's what he thinks happened.
Alright,
No,
what do we got?
you're pretty sure that this was intentionally cast, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Implying what we did wasn't intentional.
Oh, that's
We
right.
did it intentionally. Just
There are
So-
commands for advantage and disadvantage, aren't there? Holy.
wait,
Yeah.
Control, Alt, Shift.
Shift is advantage?
I think shift is advantage, yeah.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be advantage.
Alt
but it
is. Alt is advantage.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
We
It's
were
also
trying to work it
control.
out. I changed some things since you last played, Eric. So I guess
Oh,
it's
okay.
out now.
Damn.
We'll get used to it. The joys of updating
Never gonna
things
happen.
right before D&D games.
oh, that's pretty cool.
Anyways,
Mhm.
you guys progress through the town a bit, and you do see, at this time of night, there's a few people here and there that are carrying candles, which you've seen before in the previous town you were in. I already deleted that map. Rip. In Lathlier, that one.
Lothlayer.
In Lathlier, you saw
it's
some
all
people carrying
Silverflame.
candles, and they're all heading sort of in the same direction as you, but your cart is traveling faster than them down this main road here. And in the distance, you start to see this large building, which you recognize a similar architecture to what you saw in Lathlier. This appears to be some sort of church. And based on location, you gather it's probably a Church of the Silver Flame. And nearby, actually, you spot the Golden Chair Inn, and it would be this square-shaped building right here. And next to it is the inn for not the inn, the stables for it, where you can have your horses and cart kept while you stay there. That is currently one of the brightest buildings in the area. There's light streaming out of it, and you can hear a faint bit of music from inside too. It appears to be very popular, even for a bit later in the evening, as it is now.
Okay.
Is the cart small enough to fit in the stable?
Well, funny enough you ask that. As you get to the door, the people kind of look at you. They look at the cart in the distance incoming. They expect that at this time of night, somebody's probably a traveler. They're probably going to stay at the stables in the inn. But it's not till you get very close that they realize how large your wagon is. Because it looks like a normal wagon from the distance. It is not. And they have they just kind of keep looking up and up and up as the wagon gets larger and larger as you approach. And a young half-elf is there at the door of the stables, and a bit shorter than most half-elves you've seen because he doesn't appear to be fully grown yet. Yes, are you you're looking to stay here?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Excellent. I think we may just be able to fit you inside. I don't think we'll be able to fit you in one of the normal spots, but you may take up a few. That's all right. We'll just park this in here. And he kind of opens the door, and you can see there's several different wagons, several different carts, buggies, things like that. Just kind of coaches tucked away in different, almost like parking spots inside. And the wagon definitely won't fit in any of them. There's supporting beams and stuff in the way that it just not would pull in any of them. So they kind of have you just park right in the middle, blocking in a few people, and they're like, we'll take care of it. You go enjoy yourselves.
Alright, if you're sure.
Welcome to the Golden Chair.
Oh, do you sell horses here?
We could procure a few for you if you. I do see that you're missing a few. Yes. You need. Well, he kind of counts quickly. You need 3 horses then. Just standard beasts of burden, nothing fancy.
I'm hesitant to say yes unless Charlie wants to.
I don't think we should try to get fancy horses, so...
Although winter outfitting would be ideal.
Oh, yeah.
3 horses winter outfitting, that makes sense.
Alright, that sounds good.
We can have those arranged for you by morning. It may take just a bit of time to get them together and prepared, but for 3 horses, 3 sets of winter barding, Jam! He kind of calls somebody over, and they do some quick math together. And he comes back and says, we think we can get that to you for about 150 gold pieces. How does that sound?
Ooh.
You know, we just... You can see we've worked down some numbers. We just had a near-death experience, and since we're doing a package deal here, do you think you could lower it out of goodwill for the group of us here?
Persuasion check, please.
Yeah, you know it.
This isn't fair.
Oh, Faye only has a +9 to the persuasion? What?
I know.
Very well.
Right? What an egg.
Oh,
It knows my fuck.
I'm sorry, but that's already at a bit of a discount. We've already taken that into account, and yeah, that's as low as we can go for now. I apologize.
Uh-oh.
Holy Jesus. That was out of character.
Oh, Eli has expertise, that's why.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to add to that order?
That is alright. The guard up front did say we did a service to the city or whatever, so when our reward pops through, I'm sure it'll be enough.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Just casually flexing on this random guy.
Oh, bunch of heroes, are you? That's nice. Nice to meet you. I'm sure the Golden Chair will treat you very well. I'll have them notified that the guard have recognized your service.
Well, thank you. As I check party funds real quick.
How much did he say for the...
He said 150.
Yikes. I don't know
Uh,
how much we have.
I've got 591 still.
did we ever subtract what we spent on the thing?
Oh, and the Sun
You guys spent
Forger.
like 3,000 on that or something, right?
But I chipped 300 into that.
Yeah.
So was it 3 grand?
We. I know.
I thought it was like 2,500.
Yeah, it was 2,500 out of party funds. So I'll set that down.
Okay, but we still have enough for the horses, even with that. So I think we're fine.
Yeah, it looks like nobody subtracted that originally. That's fine. We'll
It
handle
was
that.
Probably my job.
We'll handle that now. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, did we hog some of the gems too?
I don't think we
believe so.
managed to get rid of
You guys
gems.
looked for crime in Lathlier, but were unable to find any.
Well, okay, selling gems isn't really crime.
You had an
Well, we only
opportunity.
looked for crime, though.
You had an opportunity to trade some things with the magic item salesman, but I think you only traded on the greatsword to lower the cost of the item.
Yeah,
Right,
I
the
don't.
greatsword made up the rest of it.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, thank you very much. Payment up front. We'll definitely have these horses ready for you in the morning. Well, we'll get them ready before dawn. That way, you can leave whenever you feel like it. Unless you need it earlier than that, we could rush a little bit if needed.
Oh no, that is perfect. Thank you.
Dawn will be
Very well.
fine.
If you don't want to go back out into the cold, there's a door right there that'll take you right into the golden chair. And you kind of just
Trust with burn marks all over them. I don't think I'll be up that early.
All right.
Oh.
Any other business in the stables?
Nah.
I don't believe so, no.
All right. So you guys enter into the sort of the bar portion of this inn. And inside there's many people having drinks, sitting at tables, things like that. Some of them have chairs pulled up towards a table that's been propped at the back of the room. There's a halfling standing on this table who is currently entertaining the crowds. And there's many people sitting at the bars, too. The bars are fully stocked with lots of exotic colored glass bottles. And the bartender is a warforged, but not similar to the taps you've seen in the past. This one appears to be a more normal warforged, designed for war, as many warforged are, and then this appears to be his new life. You see a staircase up in the corner that leads upstairs, and a door out the back to the alleyways. But this place is pretty packed, and it takes you a moment to find a table, but you all do eventually take your seats. Eli, would you like to describe yourself as the halfling on the table?
Oh, yeah. Oh gosh.
You mean it's not just some random halfling on a table?
It's not just that's just some random halfling on the table. Who'd have thunk it? So Eli is, a short little halfling. He's wearing simple traveling clothes, has brown hair, green eyes, and is wearing these really long fingerless gloves while playing his dulcimer. And you can kind of see what looks to be like a tail wagging from underneath the table that he has propped up. Yeah. I don't know what other features to describe. What other features would I describe, guys?
Appearance, attitude. Yeah, how close to Catgirl are we talking?
What?
Like
He's
98% or something more like 95?
He's not even a cat. He's just a normal halfling. He looks normal. He
Really,
looks like the.
question should have been: does the tail appear to be attached to Eli?
No, the tail is not attached to Eli. The tail is not attached to Eli. Eli does not have a tail. He's just cheerfully singing a song, probably tapping along to the tune of his song and blah blah blah.
What are the lyrics and every verse to that song?
Oh my.
All right. He starts tapping his foot and he starts singing. Y'all listen closely as I tell a tale about some strangers and the sky that fell. A ship in the air, quite the tech, crash landed and caused quite a mess. You'd be thinking then that the damage was done, but wait until you hear about the blazing sun. Oh ho, the fire spreads, burning wheat in your lover's bed. Oh ho, the fire grows. Who can save us from these woes? The fire, strong and phoenix-like, attacked the townsfolk with all their
Nicara goes
might.
to the bar and orders a very tall drink.
You must be silent at all costs.
But some mighty strangers did emerge, clashing and fighting and causing a stir. You'd be thinking, fire and steel, how the fuck did these strangers not kneel? Oh ho, the fire spreads, burning wheat in your lover's bed. Oh ho, the strangers fight, slashing and clashing with all their might. I will be frank, the fight was tight. Both parties fought with all their might. But the strangers held up and acted brave. The fire died and the town was saved. Oh ho, the fire died. Not a single tear in my eye. Oh ho, the townsfolk cheered. The strangers definitely deserved a beer. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Thank you, Ashley. That was amazing.
Give it a
Pretty impressive.
one, that's fucking amazing. Two,
Yeah.
tiny clap from Josh. Tiny, like golf clap.
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad y'all asked.
Yeah, I was trolling, but I'm so happy right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Yeah, holy shit.
And then as he finishes his song, like a big old Saint Bernard or Mastiff. Is it a Mastiff or Saint Bernard? What did I say?
Whatever
I don't
you want.
know.
Massive.
Big old.
Bernard.
Let's say Saint Bernard. That's cute.
Fair
A
enough.
big old
Mastiff.
Saint Bernard like pops up and starts looking at Eli, and you realize the tail is connected to the fucking dog, guys.
Yo, that's a cute dog.
As Drost is leaning on the bar next to Nakarth giving his tiny golf clap, he'll just kind of like lean his head down. That was terrible.
Hey.
It was
What do you mean terrible?
something, and it was about us.
I know.
I've joined Descartes at the bar, but doubled his amount of alcohol.
Oh, thank God.
I'm still sad at
No,
the table.
the double the amount of alcohol is for me, not for you.
Oh.
I'm covering Nicar's tab and getting 2 tall boys for myself.
I guess we're not laying low anymore.
I think we,
Well,
yeah, that ship has sailed now.
And
I
nicely
will
reframed what we
approach
did.
Eli.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, I like the music. I love the music. Eli probably takes a water break, and then kind of realizes that some people start looking really familiar to him.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Are all of the rest of the party at the bar at this point? Just to clarify.
Is anyone
I
not
Just
at the
our
bar?
table, but I can go to the bar.
Would Karik have come to the bar? I feel like Karik might have.
Yeah, let's say Karak went to the bar. Is anyone not at the bar?
Dross is at the bar, but he's sitting on like 3 bar stools
Okay, fair
The
enough.
fuck?
and just looking at the halfling.
Nala is sitting at the bar, but instead of sitting at the bar, he's kind of sitting with his back to the bar on the floor and just chugging ale.
Head still over the counter,
Yes.
Still doing push-ups.
still doing push-ups.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Eli, you approach these people that you now recognize.
Eli probably tries to avoid eye contact with the fucking
All right.
giant man,
Fair
and then walks over. Well, hi there. What are y'all doing in this town? I don't think I've seen y'all around here before. Yeah.
Around
Oh,
here,
we're just
yes.
passing through.
But maybe
passing
you've seen
through,
us
but-
somewhere.
Oh, really? Where are you passing through from? I love hearing stories from people.
Sounds like you've heard
already
some
said
stories.
ours.
Oh yeah, I hear stories all the time. Yeah, totally.
So where did you hear that
seems
last
you
one?
Have the advantage of us.
Can I roll insight? I just...
Sure, roll insight. Now, are you trying to determine? How
I'm
does-
trying to determine how much Eli actually knows about us and the fact that he was clearly singing about our tales.
Okay.
Our misadventures.
With an 8? with a fucking 8?
Well, an 8 plus 4.
No,
12.
8 total, isn't it? Oh, is it
No,
more?
it's 12. It's above.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird roll.
Yep. All right.
I thought the total was 8. Never mind.
Yeah, Faye, it's kind of hard to read for you, but Nakareth, you definitely feel like this story didn't come out of thin air. I mean, that should be obvious, but there's definitely something more to this.
Pray tell, I'm sorry, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Eli. Eli Eo. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Nakareth.
All right, Nakareth. Nakareth. All right, and the rest of y'all?
Felicia, pleased to meet you.
Hi, Felicia. I like your ears.
I like your little friend's ears too.
Yeah, this is Juno, and Juno like walks up and goes, woof.
It's a handsome boy.
And you big. Oh, you're tall. Yeah. What's your name? Can you hear me from down here?
Just kind of give you the stink eye.
As one of the Goliaths gives you a stink eye, Nala then stands up from the ground, just as tall as Dross, holds out a hand, like as large as your head, and says, "I am Nala."
Oh, I carefully put my hand into theirs, like trying to make sure they don't crush it, and I'm just like, Eli.
He's surprisingly gentle for how large he is, and it's weird. He's got so much hair on his body, for which the other Goliath doesn't. It's so much hair it almost covers parts of his hands and stuff like fur. It's kind of strange now that you look at it up close, but let's go over your hand, just smiles at you, and then sits back down at his spot after ordering another ale.
Dross will pop down on one knee and get like slightly closer to the halfling.
All right, that's a little uncomforting there, sir.
All right, then he'll extend a giant hand.
All right, now I saw how gentle that other Pranala was. I'm a little, I'm a small person. I'm a little intimidated by the big people. Well, yeah, you can easily crush my hands. My hands are my money makers, man.
I will give the little person a big old toothy smile. Don't be nervous.
Somehow you made it worse.
Yeah, I don't know, big guy. You threw me over railroad tracks earlier. You're not the most gentle giant I've ever seen.
It was fun.
Eli's ears perk up, and he like runs or like leans over to Felicia and is like, "You want to tell me some details about that? That sounds pretty interesting."
To be fair, I did have to cross it, and I'm not too nimble, despite how I look. It does make him look a little bad, though, so I thought it was funny.
Did I get all y'all's names? I don't think I got all y'all's names. Oh,
a half-elf introduces himself as Carrick, but Carrick's player is not here yet.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Kirk.
And you as well.
Thank you. You guys enjoying the music? You guys have any song requests? I can play a lot of them. I don't know all of them yet, but I can play a lot of them.
I'm not sure that I know any songs that I would want to have you sing, although your voice is excellent, of course.
Well, thank you very kindly.
I do have one question. Well, one request, I guess.
Oh, yeah, of course. What you need, buddy?
Where did you learn that last song?
Oh, that last song? Oh, it's a tall tale from many years, eons ago. Yeah.
Is it?
Where did you really hear that tale?
Obviously from the storybooks. Duh.
Then why does that sound like something that happened? How long have you been traveling?
It's been 50 years.
I mean, we did go into the haunted woods.
Like what, a month or two?
A month or two.
I believe that sounds something very similar that happened about 2 months ago.
Yes, not too long.
Wow. Good memory, guys. It's actually like 2 days off exactly 2 months ago.
Hey! That was a wild guess.
Eli looks a bit nervous, and he's like, "Listen, I didn't mean to like offend y'all or anything. I got the story from my friend, and I decided that I was gonna make a song about it. And usually I'll make songs about other people. They don't really like it that much. So like, you can try to kick my ass, but like I'll put up some fight. you know?
We're not
Oh, good.
opposed.
Oh, good.
If the public image is a problem for us, and you seem to present us fairly positively in the story. We're just
I heard you guys
interested
saved us a whole city. That's pretty damn cool if I do say so myself.
and that is an accurate interpretation of something that we did.
We did kill some big old birds.
We did.
They were on fire.
Lots of fire.
There's more story
Aye.
than that,
So much
obviously,
burning.
but
Well, obviously, not all bard songs are supposed to be truthful. You got to make it into a happy song if you want to get the money. I mean, you didn't hear that from me.
Well said.
But y'all are pretty cool. I'd love to like hear some of your tales and whatnot, and I can like make you some good songs if you know what I mean.
Quite honestly, for not having been there, that song wasn't bad.
Well, thank you. I have a very active imagination. My mama told me so. I'm loving my character.
It's great.
Really killing it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I
Well,
think I forgot my manners. I forgot to introduce myself. My actual name is hard to pronounce, but folks do call me Leroy.
Leroy sounds like a nice name.
I've grown accustomed to it.
Eli like points to the human artificer that hasn't said his name yet. And what's your name, sir?
I'm gonna turn around from my bottle of forget the song juice and
Aw, George!
just say
George!
Milos and go right back to drinking.
He's a crusty one.
Did you just order a whole bottle of wine, Milos?
Yes.
That'll be 10 gold.
Great.
Yikes, that's a big bottle. I mean, if I drank a whole bottle of wine, I think I might die.
The size is a factor. You should see Drost here. It's kind of scary.
I believe you. I don't even want to see it. I just believe you.
Right when you say that, Nala stands up from his spot and starts. He kind of waves over the barkeep. Says, "Do you have any larger containers?" It starts discussing, like trying to get like buckets or something to just get larger quantities of ale in at once.
We have any
wow.
extra road jugs?
In road jugs, Jesus.
So what are y'all doing in this town? Like, y'all got some business here? You guys gonna save this town too? Is this town under attack?
I prefer
Oh,
not to. We have
okay.
places to be, and they're not this town.
What places you gonna be?
Well, north on the water somewhere. I don't quite remember.
You ever been to Stormhaven? Our bard friend.
I don't know. Have I ever been to Stormhaven? Stormhaven?
You've traveled around.
know which.
Just how about roll me a flat d20, just /r d20.
Yeah? Would you say our bard friend gets around? You can't see it, but my eyebrows are moving.
/RD20?
Yes, with
Really
a space.
carry.
Before.
Flash art space.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll say
Well-
you've visited Stormhome before. It's strange. It's in a strange
Roy
place
already
too.
asked me it.
Some of the others in the party have heard of it before, heard it described to them by other people, so I'll describe it to you now too. It's up north, far off north, where everything is usually snowy, but the House of Storms has quite a lot of influence there, and they magically control the weather to make it a tropical paradise, despite how far north it is. And as such, it's kind of a curiosity and a frequent vacation spot for the rich and wealthy, and also some more sketchy, high-end organized crime goes on there, things like that. But you probably would have traveled there several times because people tip extremely well there.
Indeed.
what's the place called again? Sorry.
Stormhome and House Lyrandar, which is... I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
I totally said Stormhaven, didn't I?
Maybe I can't remember.
I mean, Stormhome is like
We all
close
got
enough.
the idea. Storm Zone.
It's
All
the
right,
Storm Zone.
So we're going to the
Yeah,
burn zone?
I've been there before. Have y'all been there before? It's like a really nice but kind of weird place. Like I went in there with like my full winter gear on, and then I almost had a heat stroke. So I recommend you don't do that.
I grew up
Good.
in the demon wastes. We did not go many places.
Oh yeah, I've been like all over the place. Not everywhere just yet, but I've been to a lot of places.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, I'm a traveling bard.
Must be a fun way to live.
It is a very fun way to live, and Juno really likes our hikes, don't you, Juno? Juno just wags her tail,
As dogs do.
as dogs do when they get talked to.
I'd like to reach down to try to give Juno a gentle little scritch in her head and see how she reacts.
Where on her head?
I like right. It's like right on top, kind of like back between the ears, just doing a little scritch backwards.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
All right, yep. The behind the ears works. If she tried getting under her chin, she wouldn't have liked that. But behind the ears, she loves it. Mm-hmm.
All right. I know my dog.
Yeah.
Scritch. Dross will reach down towards Juno with his fucking massive hand. And then right when he gets close to the dog, he's gonna slow way down and do very gentle pats. Good puppy.
I like to think your gentle pats, even though they're gentle, like still makes the dog's head bounce a little bit. But she's
Still
loving
pushes his
it, you
head
know?
down a tiny bit, yeah. Good puppy.
Nala comes back from the stables at this point, and he just has like this large bucket in his hand.
Oh my god.
And he shoves it across the counter, and the barkeep just shrugs, like, "As long as you're paying."
Y'all really like your alcohol, don't you?
I don't have a problem, I swear.
No.
See, I've learned that people that say that they don't have a problem have a bit of a problem. I can read people pretty well.
I am
Nola.
perfectly in control of myself.
Nola,
See,
I
that's
thought they
also
had-
something some people say when they're not in control of themselves.
Those people also
Well,
aren't monks.
Fairly
Face dual wielding.
Oh my god, you're a monk with a drinking problem?
That's
I
why
know-
it's
I
not
know
a problem.
I know a lot of AA meetings if you want to go to one. Like, I know one run by my friend.
Hmm,
It's very, very anonymous. You can totally
No,
go there
thank
if you
you.
need help.
I am.
Look at him. He's a
Perfectly.
picture of health. I like have one of my mugs around his shoulder, and I just like take a sip with it from the other side. He's a good boy.
Oh my god.
Yes. Thank you, Faye.
Dross will turn to the innkeeper. Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Do you have broth?
What in the hell is brought?
Broth. It's a drink my people make.
Oh, I thought you were
Unfortunately, not familiar with that, sir. Is it? So you have a quick recipe I could try to make it for you real quick if we've got the things on hand. Or is it more of a fermented thing that would take time?
You likely do not.
Unfortunate. I'm sorry, sir.
Unless you have mountain scorpion venom on hand.
Can't. Fresh
I
out.
did not
Sorry.
think so.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just ran out of bed.
Yeah.
Have
We,
you never heard of like just normal ale, sir?
Yeah.
Normal ale does not.
I can tell you that this is. We
don't
pride
know how to
ourselves.
say it.
We pride ourselves on our ale and wine here, sir. It's directly imported from Ondair.
Yeah, I really like their ale, especially their summer ale, even though it's winter.
How
Summer
about
for all
weed?
seasons.
You have mead?
Yes, yeah, I can get you some mead.
I would love some. In the biggest cup you have, a bucket will do.
Okay. It's like, well, as long as you're paying. And he like kind of waves a hand, and somebody runs off to the stables real quick.
Now, I don't want to be picky, Drost, but when people tell you that their specialty is one thing, you at least need to try their specialty.
No, I do not.
Of course you do. What if it's better than your mead?
I do not need to do anything anyone else says.
I'm not saying you have
What
to. I'm
happens
just
when
saying
you're
it's
big?
normal. I'm sorry. I was talking at the same time as you, and I just hear myself more than I hear yourself. I still couldn't hear a single fucking thing.
Somebody comes back with a bucket, and he begins to pour you like a gallon of ale.
Yes, this is perfect.
Or mead, rather.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot.
It's just
It
gonna
doesn't
be a
need
lot.
to be good. It just needs to warm the belly.
Well,
Excuse
that I
me,
can
What's the
barkeep.
promise.
nicest vodka you have?
yeah.
151.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what kind of wine do you have?
Well, we have plenty of imported Ondarian wine. Unfortunately, not much from the local area, but if you've visited Ondair, you know how good their wine is.
Yeah.
The
Why don't you
vineyards-
give me your recommendation of wine?
Oh, very well. We've got some wine from the vineyards just north of Passage that is excellent right now. I'll get you. Do you want just the whole bottle?
Please.
Do you want just a single glass?
You know, if you put it in a shot glass, I think that's going to be enough for me for today. Thank you.
Very well. 1 silver piece, please.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much. Oh, and here's another
Barkeep,
silver as a
I've got
tip.
his tab.
What?
Very well.
You sang such a nice song earlier, and we're happy to treat you. Got the tab.
Oh, well, thank you kindly.
Very welcome. It's good to get to know new people. In the places we
Milos,
travel.
you ordered a whole bottle. That's why it was 10 gold.
Yep.
But it had to be
I
good
got
stuff
I got
that
a
was
I got a
gold.
literal shot glass
Yeah.
of wine. It's like a sip.
Pretty much. Yeah.
How much did you pay?
1 silver.
One
Yeah,
silver?
I paid a silver for a little shot glass, but for a halfling, I feel like that's a lot of wine.
I mean, it's still 2 ounces.
Yeah, it's a lot of wine for a halfling.
Of course, Milos did pay 100 times what you did.
I mean,
Trust
true.
it.
I feel
Trust
like
in
it's not
Allah.
a 200-ounce bottle of wine.
I mean, maybe it is. Fucking
Maybe.
Bucket boys.
Bucket boys.
literal keg of wine, you know?
Listen, I did napkin math, okay? I didn't actually, like, calculate the ounces of a shot glass to figure out this price, alright?
Oh.
You pay a premium to get if you don't buy the bottle.
That's true, too. Hey, good point. Gotta open that bottle. It's
Hey,
gonna start to go bad.
Exactly, and that's work. I'll go up to him and ask. I'd like a special, please. And do you make a crossbones here?
Crossbones. I mean, I believe I've seen those before. I could try to make one. It's not really a house specialty, though.
Oh well, if it's not familiar, don't worry about it.
They sell those in the Las Orient places, right? And trains and such. Is that right?
That is right. Yes,
Ah,
specialty.
see, I have seen them before. Must have been when I was taking the lightning rail somewhere.
Indeed. But if it be any trouble, don't worry about it. I was just looking for a taste of home.
Well, I'll do my best, and if it doesn't taste right, I'll give you a pretty steep discount on it. How's that sound?
Sure. Yes.
All right, so he takes a moment. He kind of like looks over some of his bottles. He's kind of pointing to a few things. You can see kind of like the gears turning in his head, both metaphorically and he's also a warforged. And he's looking over things. He starts to pour some things in the glass. He says, Now, I know they do this trick with a wand. I'm not sure if that's just for flavor or for visual effect, but I'll try the visual effect and we'll see how it works. He kind of pulls a wand out from his belt and starts to swing it over with just a couple arcane words. And the same sigil you've seen before of the crossbones appears with the 6 bones arranged. And he passes that across the party.
Right.
See how that does, yeah.
Thank you.
That'll
Can I tell if he knows what he's doing?
Roll me insight. It seems like he's pretty honest here. Doesn't seem like he's got any intent to conceal anything, and he doesn't seem like a particularly hard to read person either. You got it. Just seems like
All right.
this is a drink he's aware of barely, and he's kind of trying to piece it together. Probably ordered it once or twice himself, and is years ago, and is trying to recreate it from memory.
All right. Well, that seems just about right. Thank you. What'll that be?
I will say 1 gold piece for that. I had to use some of the fancier stuff.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Of course, happy to help. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Boop.
Now, Eli, you've done so much traveling in your time. What are your I don't mean to judge, but given your relative size, what are your combat abilities like? We're always getting into scuffles while we go about, so I mean, you must be doing something right.
Eli takes a drink of his wine, and he puts it down, and he thinks for a second, and he goes, "Oh, like, I'm pretty decent as a bard would go. I got some spells up my sleeve, if you can say that, and I've ridden around with some adventurers over the years. Just I haven't really stuck with any group really though."
Fair enough.
I assume you as well are. You all are the fighting type?
We do okay.
Not always, but yes, we can find.
I'm glad
Some
y'all
of us
do
do.
okay.
Nala raises his head from his gallon of ale, starting to look a little bit tipsy. He looks over and says, We won a big bar fight once, won a lot of money. It was fun times.
It's an unreasonable amount of money.
Yeah, some
If
merchants,
only
they
we
were
could do
suckers.
that again.
Ugh.
My heart sings for the dollars.
Oh yeah, y'all got in a bar fight? That sounds kind of less dangerous, don't you think?
Your heart sings, but my hide pays.
Turn around and complain about, I lost 5 gold in that bar fight.
Okay, but the rest of us made like 2,000. Really should
Minor
have been.
details.
And I was like, yeah, our fate here is very persuasive. Got some merchants to put down a lot of money.
Oh, I just look for good entertainment.
So like, how did it work? Did you guys bet on a bar fight, or was it like a game? Like, what I'm not understanding. Or
So
did
we-
the bet escalate into a bar fight?
So we started a bar fight, and then bet on it. That's sort of how it
well,
went.
all right.
Organized brawl.
We there was an open challenge put out for anyone who wished to fight, and then money was put down on it.
I hope y'all didn't cause too many damage to the barkeeper.
Oh, of course not.
I think we paid him a little bit.
So
too.
many drinks were purchased. I think they did fine with the whole thing.
All right.
Yeah, it
all
was
right.
just a gold dragon inn out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, it was a gold dragon inn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, one
I
of
guess.
the ones on the road between towns, Well, anyway, back to my
Back to your bucket, eh, buddy?
He doesn't say anything, but he kind of lifts the bucket with one hand and like a cheers.
Look.
I've finished one of my mugs, and I'm just gonna like lean over to Null's bucket and like kind of just drag it through the bottom and refill.
He doesn't stop you.
So I think what we've been sort of circling around here is that if you'd be willing to potentially go with us on our journey and maybe document it.
So do y'all frequent the Gold Dragon Inns? Like, Eli just didn't hear what you were saying. He was lost in his thought. Do y'all go there a lot? Like, how often do y'all go to the yeah? Mm-hmm.
Oh, we kind of stopped after the one that we had the bar fight in.
Okay.
Besides, we have our wagon. Takes care of our needs.
A wagon's not the same as good old hospitality, but I understand. So
No wagon.
Mm-hmm.
you don't visit the Gold Dragon Inns no more?
No, we do.
No.
Oh,
But
you.
not so much.
All
Not
right.
often.
Okay. I see what y'all are putting down. All right.
Is that a problem for you?
No problem at all. What you talking about?
I'm not sure. Can I roll insight?
Insight check.
You may.
Can I deception check?
You
Counter
can deception or persuasion, whichever your choice.
Yeah, I'd like to
I
roll
have
to see
a
if
plus
Eli's a
12 to
dragon.
both of them.
I'm gonna
Son of a bitch.
pop the mask and say advantage.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Hit my 28, bitch. Hit it.
What the fuck?
Come on.
I think it's alt for
Inscrutable.
advantage, if you want to do that.
Hold. What is it? Alt?
I think
or
it's alt
control?
for advantage. Control disadvantage.
Balls.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I have no possibility I get it there.
I could have. It's
You guys-
just,
you guys both-
I would have needed that nat 20.
You guys both try your best here to see if you can get any
Wow.
kind of tell, any kind of reading on this person, but this bard before you is a master of communication and gives nothing away.
Which is not me in real life.
Nice, good job, handsome.
9. Well, I mean. 9, sorry.
So Leroy, what were you saying? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, it's no worries. I was extending an invitation to accompany us up to Stormhold, which is the next leg of our journey, and potentially find some new stories along the way.
Ooh, I'm always interested in a story. I have to stay here and sing for the rest of the night. I already booked it with the barkeeper, but after that, I'm pretty good for traveling. I wouldn't mind traveling with y'all.
I believe we were going to leave in the morning anyway.
Was much.
Ah, that's perfect then. Storm zone, brother.
Brother!
What do the rest of you think about that? Now that I've made the offer.
No, that seems fine.
Oh, I was working up to it. You just jumped out in there, and that's okay.
Well,
It'd
it's
be a pleasure.
sometimes you just know with people.
Well, it doesn't seem there's much use to keeping the ground anymore. So what's it matter if we get more people?
Say what?
If we start losing people like we're losing horses, it'll be good to have more of us around too.
Well,
And y'all,
It's not
I
a real
promise.
death threat, sir.
I promise all my songs are gonna be very positive about y'all, especially if I'm there.
oh,
Be
I
cool.
would just
I'm gonna be
rather
in my
there
own song,
not be songs about me.
but that's my thing.
I'm aware.
What if I mentioned the mysterious monk man?
I'd rather not.
The mysterious man. The mystery.
I think what you should do is describe his tattoos in explicit detail.
No.
You can roll his accomplishments into mine. I'll absorb it. That's
Yeah,
Sure.
What do y'all got to hide? Y'all are heroes.
She makes a good
Yes,
point.
This is a
fucking-
conversation for
Fucking
another.
silence there. What the fuck?
I have literally
They just had like the 1,000-yard stare with the dog, just war flashbacks. Yeah.
Just watching the dog collapse in our mind's eye.
Oh, I was just thinking about the Dreaming Dark.
Oh, there's that too.
The dream dark. What?
Sorry. I don't mean to laugh so much, but it's so good.
That is an image. Holy shit.
Oh my
so
God.
for the other one, I love it so much.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
Oh no.
Wait, here it is.
Oh, you can click on it to make it better
Mm-hmm.
or bigger.
I can force you all to see it with that button too.
Oh, damn.
Hot damn.
You say force as if we didn't want to see it.
Fair.
It's so accurate to our lived experience so far.
Kind of is, though.
Every time someone calls us good people or heroes or pays us for something, we're just like, yeah. But now we have somebody to tell positive stories about us. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's really good. I have a general question. I'm looking at my character sheet. I don't want to interrupt the flow of things, but I was wondering if I could
What's
ask
up?
you a question.
Here goes.
So one of my features, from my college, is Silver Tongue,
Uh-huh.
and what I don't get is it changes? Does it change the dice to 10, or does it
Features.
change the entire roll to 10? Because my roll will never be lower than 9.
When you make a persuasion or charisma deception check, yeah, that won't happen automatically. Just try to keep that in mind. If you ever roll below that, just we'll add it afterwards.
Well, I get a plus 12, so
so your lowest
will-
roll is a 22. Yes.
okay. So if I roll anything lower than 22, my lowest is 22.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, yo, you want me to be the face of the party? Not only do I have that feature, I'm also a halfling, so I get lucky.
Hmm.
That would be acceptable, yes.
Face of the motherfucking party. Might not be the best at combat, but at least I'm good at charming.
Pretty sure
We needed
bards are
somebody
good at
who's actually
combat, too.
persuasive.
Wow.
I
think Foundry may have just crashed.
Or
This is the first
flashback.
time I've seen this before.
Power of dog.
Oh no, the dog.
Yep.
I'm able to switch maps, no problem.
Might be cached. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm having no issue.
Well, if then I have a lost connection, but
Same.
then I think it came back.
Oh,
Oh, you've lost connection to the server. Well,
I'm just
you
gonna
gotta tell me
reload
about it,
this
and then...
Yeah. I think it's on the server end. Hold on. This is like a beta version of Foundry update too. That's probably why.
Whoops.
Give me a second.
You put us on a beta branch?
They had fancy new features.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Server
server
connection
connection
lost.
lost.
Oh, it's
Give me a second.
Now
I'll
how are we gonna
fix-
play D&D?
You
I will
fixed it.
fix. I mean, you guys can still keep chatting and role playing, but it'll be back in a second.
oh.
I'm sorry, the ambience died.
Y'all, I'm
Okay.
burning out of conversation topics, guys.
Yeah, goodness,
Or-
I've made it through
or
most of my
ale.
crossbones.
At
and
any
ramen
point,
coke.
you guys can just say, "And we go to bed." That's always an option.
And we go to bed.
Now, Eli
yeah,
got to
I'm
do
ready
at
to go to
least
bed.
3 more songs before he goes to bed. So Eli's
Yeah,
gonna
you're
gonna finish
Oh,
up his
no,
break.
I'm talking to you.
Oh no, I'm just making
Give that money.
He's gonna go back
No,
to the
no.
table and finish his songs.
Eli, do you know the Iliad? I love that song.
I indeed do, and he starts reciting the Iliad.
Oh God.
Perfect.
I'm going to
I,
bed.
as Ashley, will not recite the Iliad for you.
Thank you.
Come on,
Eli,
go
as a
right now, do
character,
it.
can totally fucking do it.
Yeah, bards are awesome.
Bards are awesome, man. I've never played a bard before, and I'm like so excited to play one.
Very fair.
A problem occurred.
Okay. Should be back.
Hey, gonna log in as Eli. Join game session.
I almost logged in as Nala because it's right underneath my list.
I have to actually think now because half the time I'm Garfield.
Indeed.
Garfield, the Deals Warlock.
Nah, he's an assassin.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Very
Okay.
different. Yeah. Yeah, because Jordan was like, I'm running a really fun campaign that's about jokes and humor. And I was like, oh, great. Veteran of the
Assassin.
war and assassin.
I mean,
I know how to have fun.
All right, so we are back. Sorry for the interruption.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, we go to bed.
I'm getting a call. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
What the
Another
heck?
interruption.
Rip.
I'm not
Just
forgiving you
reboots
for
his
this one,
server.
Drowan.
we will forgive him for everything because he's the best DM.
Okay.
That
Second
Wait,
is-
Even
hey,
a better
hold on a
DM than me.
second.
Second best. Fuck.
I really dig that one.
I'm
I'm
Rodney.
in
Look
trouble.
who's
I'm
getting
in
the
trouble.
fucking ray of disintegration next session.
Oh,
Fuck you.
again?
Again.
What?
Yeah,
You're gonna
that's
dissolve
right.
a second paladin?
Am I not the only person who casts damage spells in the
Fucker.
party intentionally?
Oh no, I casted Fireball on one of my friends during a campaign once.
Okay, I'm
Actually-
back.
Oh, hey, people have been casting Fireball
But-
on our friends in this campaign, too.
But I killed like 4 enemies
No.
while
Exactly.
injuring my friend. So like it
I
was
shattered
worth
the party
it.
once, but I killed 3 bandits at the same time.
Exactly, it's
Worth
worth it. Pros and cons.
Worse.
Exactly. This girl gets utilitarianism.
Ashley threw a beholder at us at level
That's different.
4.
That's different. That's different. We're talking about characters.
No,
You
even worse.
fucker.
It was these. Wasn't it a zombie beholder?
It was,
It was
yeah.
a zombie
Yeah.
beholder, so it's weaker.
Yeah, but it still had disintegrate.
I didn't know that Nick would win his fucking roll.
Did that I would whiff my roll? I didn't
Yes.
whiff my roll. It did more damage than I had max health.
Fuck you.
You did.
Anyways,
Hey.
I'm back. Hi.
It was my first time as a DM, and I've gotten better, you bitch.
First time DMing, you were like, oh, you know what's a good idea? Is one of the more complicated enemies.
I didn't know how to balance. I didn't know how
Anyways,
to balance.
Hi, Jordan.
hi.
Hi, Jordan.
All right.
Oh, are we still
Have fun with
recording?
that phone
Yeah, we have fun. All right. So, anyways, is there any other conversation that people want to get out at the bar before you all turn in for the evening?
Oh, no. I'm good.
Good.
I don't know if you heard, but Eli's playing the Iliad.
All right. So Eli will stay up for a little bit more. Roll me a performance check, Eli.
Oh, all right.
Reliable talent.
All right.
15.
The people in this place have never heard the Iliad before, and they're kind of surprised by it. And it's not really their style of story, but do a pretty good job at it. And you feel like people are pretty satisfied. A lot of people start to fall asleep, and you don't get very far.
There's war, intrigue, ghosts.
Makes sense.
You recite it long enough that pretty much everyone in the bar either falls asleep at their table or turns in. Not that they were dissatisfied, just, it's getting late.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The Iliad isn't for everybody.
And the barkeeper will say,
Yo.
Eli, we'll cover your room for the evening and we'll pay you in the morning for your performances. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you kindly. Have a good night now.
You as well. The rest of you, who's paying for rooms? Are anybody sharing rooms?
I will share a room with whoever's willing to pay for one.
Same.
I suppose I will keep watch in one of the rooms.
How many rooms we get in here? How about I phrase it that way? Let's
I'll
We'll
pay
get
for
4
a room
rooms
for
and
Drost
split them.
and I,
Nice.
because Drost is one of the few people that haven't attacked me in my sleep.
So that's 3 gold pieces, Milos.
Excellent.
Worth it for getting to sleep through the whole night.
I'll just take Karik and Nala take a room. And Karik's not here, I'll have him cover it.
Also, if I can't sleep through a whole night, then there is a target available to enlarge.
I suppose I will keep watch in whichever room Faye is sleeping in. Just in case.
Y'all are way too high strung. Look, we're in an inn.
We've been fireballed in the middle of the night
fireballed us
several
multiple
times
times.
recently.
Is it just
I
Faye?
woke up from to death with a mace. That was fun.
So
I'm
Faye and
pretty
Leroy
sure
room.
that we're safe at this
Flail.
point.
Okay.
Because the long night is over.
Is Nakareth rooming with someone as well?
Whoever's paying for him.
Okay, so,
So
maybe
Faye, probably.
Nakareth, Faye, and Leroy will just kneel on the floor instead of taking a bed.
No, I'm paying for.
Alright, so, 3 gold pieces from Faye then. And Leroy will watch you sleep, as Leroy does.
Do I need to make perception checks throughout this night?
I'll get there, yeah. So you guys go up to your rooms, and they're much nicer than the Gold Dragon Inn rooms that you've been staying in previously. Everything is very, very clean, very fluffy. There's several, runed continual flame lanterns on the walls that you can turn on and off. There's lots of the windows out to the outside. You can see down the street towards the temple in the distance. And there's just a little bit of snowfall going past the window. It's comfy. And so,
Nice.
Leroy, perception check, please. Just one for the evening.
Alright. Boom. I didn't even take the shield.
You guys
So it
are...
should be a disadvantage, but
That's fair.
19.
19. Good. So, it's pretty late in the evening at this point, and you hear occasionally somebody coming upstairs, going into a room, things like that. A bit of shuffling around here and there, but nothing that sounds particularly threatening, and you never hear any footsteps outside any of your doors, or sounds outside the windows, anything like that. Just, there's some gentle whistling of the wind against the windows, and night passes.
I would like to do the summoning ritual for my familiar that I've been trying to figure out recently.
Okay, as near the end of the long rest,
Mm-hmm.
you may do so.
Cool.
That takes you about an hour to summon. And you should find the actor in the actors section that you can place as a
Alright.
token.
I will
View its stats and all
do
that. Alright.
Yeah. Actors.
So it's currently
Hey.
dawn. You know that your horses and wagon should be ready to go whenever you guys are prepared to leave.
I cannot control it, but it is there.
I think there's no token control on this map in general. That's probably why.
Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, all good. Yes, so everyone gets the benefit of a long rest as needed. Refresh all your things.
Heck
Those of you
yeah.
with prepared spells can do all that, etc.
I get a night of dream robes downtime.
Yes, that's right.
Time to take
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, Drost, you can have my nighttime.
You're so sweet.
Faye has no active condition.
Yep.
Oh god, you guys were down on hit points.
Yep.
Yeah, it's something to do with 5 Remoras.
6.
6
Yeah.
Remoras.
You guys are just
5 young
fucking-
ones.
Fucking bleeding in the tavern. Jesus.
Nala ate about 150 damage. I ate about 100.
Yeah, I did too, but it all happened at once.
Yep, but it
And-
fucking pancaked too.
Yeah, it's a grease spot for a second.
Almost.
Alright. Any other business at the inn before you leave?
Buying horses, we did that.
Yep, already covered.
I would love to check in with the innkeeper and see if anything was left for us.
All right.
Good idea.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. It's the same barkeep from last night.
The guard said there was a chance to be stopping by with something for us. Did that happen at all, or
What's the name you are looking to inquire about?
the strangers?
Indeed, yes. They dropped off this pouch for you. I was told that you did the city a service. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you. I will acquire the pouch.
Right, in the pouch is
And-
80 gold pieces.
80? Oh my god, perfect. I'll pocket it.
All right.
I guess Eli would wake up, have like breakfast, feed Juno, and then like go collect payment for his performances at the end, and then go and find his new friends because he wants to make a lot of stories.
All right. So you would talk to the barkeep as well. Say, yes, Eli. Thank you very much for your performances last night. I feel like many
nope.
more people bought drinks than normal thanks to your entertainment.
It's no problem at all.
I need
It also
hands across.
have something to do with the 2 people with buckets of drinks, but
Oh, I'm sure.
totally makes sense.
Indeed. Here's your payment. He hands you a small pouch.
All right, thank you kindly.
And in the pouch is 1 gold piece.
Oh hell yeah, I'm loaded.
So much money.
Lol, I recovered more hit points than Nakarth has total.
I
Yeah.
think. Oh yeah, definitely same because we recovered the same amount.
Nala.
I only have 46 hit points, guys.
Holy sh...
Yeah, Nala
Jesus.
definitely did too.
Literally doubling his max hit points.
I
Yeah,
even
I saw I
have-
was squishy.
I even have more hit points than you.
The trade-off is that my AC is 18. And
Yeah,
My
yeah,
AC is
the 3 hit
16. It's
points and
not
my AC
not
is
that far
19.
off.
all right, well, next
Oh,
time I get an
12.
ASI, it'll go up to 20.
Ooh, this guy.
look at him comparing
Yeah,
dick
look at
sizes.
this guy. I know, right? He's
I
like,
mean,
man, it's so
y'all
big.
are making fun of me, and I'm just waiting for my late game monk to turn on. Okay.
Oh, it's so big.
Oh hey y'all, how
I know,
you
it takes a
doing?
while.
Hey, I just need some time to warm up.
What do you mean by warm up? Nekarith? Nekarith? Nekarith?
Nakareth.
Neck wrath.
Neckraft, yeah.
Hmm.
What y'all doing? And you can see him. He's like already mounted up on Juno, and he's just like in a little saddle on Juno's back. Juno's just wagging her little tail. cutest fucking thing. If you kill my dog, I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah, during
I'll
the night,
just-
I killed the dog.
Excuse me?
It's a sacrifice for his familiar summoning. No.
I will literally murder him.
Sorry, this isn't personal. I just want a cat with wings, so give me that pet.
He's kidding. He's not gonna kill you.
I know he's kidding.
Metal
I know
cat,
Anyway.
cat with wings, beautiful.
And a metal dog and a real dog.
Woof woof.
Anyway. I guess we should be on our way.
Well, I'm waiting on y'all. Lead the way.
Let's go.
Yes,
the stables.
right after us.
All right.
All right.
Head towards the stables. Let's go.
You get out and you see, not the same half elf you saw before, but the man Jim that was called over previously, who is a taller, older, wiser man. Yes, thank you. My names are
Jim.
so yes, so
Always
creative.
a gym.
Mm-hmm. Someday you guys will discover.
Promise I won't accidentally kill this one. Almost kill this one.
You guys will someday discover the secret society of gyms. He recognizes you immediately, and without a word, heads off to the back of the stables and pulls your cart around with 3 fresh new horses in not matching but similar winter barding to the other ones. I tried my best to find barding that would blend in well. So we don't have this exact type here, but it'll keep them warm regardless.
Thank you, good sir.
Well, you've already paid, so you're free to take it when you wish. Is there anything else we could do for you while you're here?
I will pass him a 2 gold tip.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
So, alright.
We appreciate
appreciate
your service.
He smiles and nods at you.
On the road again. Eli strums his little lute. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Oh
I
god.
feel like we're getting subtweeted right now.
Oh god.
Is it too late to turn around and go back to the bar for more alcohol?
I mean,
No,
no.
you can stop.
No, that's what the jug of alchemy is for. We have that.
Just leading the horses out. No, it's too late. Let's go. Let's go.
It's fine. You'll just have to settle for the cheap wine from the jug.
It's free.
It is
Uh-huh.
extremely cash efficient, and we're not quite
It's-
as loaded as we were before.
Mm-hmm.
Someday soon I'll have to see if I can find some broth around here. I'd like to watch what happens to you when you try it.
I don't think I'd like to try it.
It makes you strong.
Aha.
Wouldn't you like to be this big? He'll flex a little bit.
I don't think I need to be.
I like being low to the ground, to be completely honest with y'all. Height don't scare me, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying
Nala
the ground's
calls.
pretty nice down here.
Nala calls down from the driver's cabin of the vehicle. Ale is much better, trust me.
No, it is not. Don't listen to him. Big smile.
She just shrugs and keeps driving.
I think I'll take Nala's word for it.
By now, you will probably realize Drost is poking fun. He is not actually serious about this.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone except Eli. Eli, you have no idea. He's terrifying.
He is a really big man.
He's really big, and he's walking around with a hammer that's slightly on fire.
Alright, that's just disturbing.
It could be more on fire.
It's just smoking a little bit right now.
Well, on to Stormhome. Well,
Yeah, where-
I mean,
where-
not
where-
Stormhome, but
Where y'all going again?
Up
Mm.
to Stormhaven, brother.
Haven or home?
It's home.
It's our home, guys. It's gonna be really weird when you get there. I swear to God, like, it's gonna be pretty fucked up, but y'all will get used to it, I think.
So here's a point of discussion as far as our itinerary. Should we take a ship up the Silent Sound or push our way through the wilderness?
Karik will chip in at this point and say, actually, I have some plans. I think, Milos, with your help and Dross with your help, I think in a couple weeks we could have this thing able to float. We need a water elemental, though.
We need a what?
I don't believe we have the time or resources to do that. I think it would be better if we just took a ship. We've tallied enough on our journey.
Are y'all in a rush?
We're on a vague timetable.
Ah, okay. Any details about that? I am part of your team now, so I feel like I should be in on the details.
We don't have dates. Have you had any experience with fortune telling?
As you guys are talking about this, you're interrupted, unfortunately, by Nala saying, this looks unusual up ahead. Somebody might want to come take a look at this.
Oh, wonderful.
All right.
But it should come look at this cliche.
Yeah, poke up to the front.
The vehicle starts to slow. And as you guys look out the front, you see ahead of you, you're nearing the town gate at this point, as you're on your way out. Nala's been driving you out of the city. And there's a line of vehicles leading towards the gate. All stopped, and one by one they're being checked at a checkpoint on their way out. It's not a very long line, and actually, anyone who's taking a look, roll me perception.
Perception.
I'm probably just chilling in the back, like riding my little doggy.
Alright.
Not paying attention.
So, Leroy...
Only 12 with advantage? God damn it.
Leroy and Nakareth, kind of poking your heads around the stairs up into the little driver's cabin area that Dross had designed. You look out, and your sharp eyes make out that there's a very finely dressed woman sitting there, and there's guards checking everyone's vehicles, certainly, but she's kind of standing on a position above everything else on like a little bit of a pedestal that seems to be erected very quickly. And all she's doing is just looking at each vehicle and then either giving a yes or a no, like with her hand before it passes on.
Ooh.
Just will stand in the driver's area, just with his hammer at his over his shoulder, just looking at them.
Do I see any symbols of any kind of office on her or anything?
Yeah, you actually see with your perception roll, both you and Leroy would see, although you may or may not recognize these. Both these are things you'd recognize. She's bearing both the crest of the Silver Flame on her shoulder, as well as you can see the shield she is bearing has the crest of House Thrask.
House Thrask. What do they do again?
They are the House of Finding.
Yeah, wasn't that the Hunter people? That's the...
They're good.
That had the orc that we rescued.
They make good hunters, trackers, private detectives, etc.
I would like to cast Detect Magic with my Eldritch Sight, or whatever it's called.
How far of a range does Detect Magic give you?
Typically 30 feet.
Presence of magic within 30 feet.
Not quite close enough yet, unfortunately. There's still quite a few vehicles between you and there. I'd say you're maybe about 60 feet away at this point. If you got anything that can reach 60 feet, you could see.
Alright, well, I'll keep it up.
Alright. Just as a note, as you say, that some of the vehicles in front of you do have bits of magic about them, whether it's the animals themselves appear to be enchanted, or there's just bits of it about them. But nothing strikes your eye as unusual. These seem to be very common enchantments.
Does it look like there's anyone that they've detained already, or
Not so far.
I suppose we'll just wait till it's our turn then.
Yeah. Flex that synaptic static that I just prepared.
Eli's just like strumming his lute. He really wasn't paying attention because he's in town, so he doesn't really think anything of checkpoints and whatnot. He has nothing to hide.
Right.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Eli, maybe you want to do the talking for us when we get up there? You seem to be
Oh,
good as
oh.
people.
Yeah. What do y'all need?
Just
Just
see what
to
they say.
just to explain to these people that we are not a problem. That is all.
Oh, like all right, I can do that.
I mean,
Are y'all a problem?
we are not. It is
No.
the truth.
no? We just
Ah,
happen to look like a problem.
Then
We
there should be
do.
no worry. Then you guys just relax. We're gonna be fine.
Uh huh.
No.
I
Alright.
do not relax.
A few more vehicles have pulled ahead at this point. So far, nobody's been detained or pulled aside for any reason. But again, as you get closer, now all of you can see this woman on a pedestal is again just looking very closely at each vehicle, but she doesn't get close to them. She's standing quite a distance away and just scanning over them, looking for something. Leroy, at this point, you're close enough to see that there is some kind of a magic aura about her eyes at the moment. Let me double check the school of magic this is, because you would know that.
She got some X-ray vision.
This is divination magic.
Oh yeah? Well, I got the bitch ray vision, and it's going off right now.
Holy shit.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't punish me, DM.
The DM won't do any punishing, but the character might.
Does it strike me that she might be using the same spell I am?
Roll me Arcana.
Love when you say that to me.
This does not look like detect magic. No, this is something else. Yeah, this looks more intense than detect magic for sure.
I suppose we keep our cool.
Y'all are acting like way too nervous. Like,
We don't like cops.
Right.
Hmm.
You get
well,
closer.
why not?
Ain't that the truth?
What's there not to like about cops?
Well,
Their interests are not ours.
You get closer and closer. There's only two
Trust
vehicles
them.
left between you and this checkpoint.
All cops are
don't
bastards.
understand
Yeah.
exactly all of our operations.
Hey, let's not bring politics into this, sir.
Just to lean his head inside the carriage and speak lowly. To be quite honest, they enforce the law.
Oh, I'm not in the carriage.
Oh, are you outside?
I'm riding on my dog, like next to / behind you guys.
He'll lean down close enough towards you that they won't overhear him.
Wait, so you're
Oh.
But everyone who doesn't speak their language at the front of the bus.
you're outside the vehicle.
Yeah,
Eli?
I'm trotting
Oh
along.
yeah.
Okay, just clarifying. Okay.
Because you'll have to be in eventually.
Does
I will
anyone...
go in eventually, but I need to give my dog needs her walk for
That's
the
true.
day.
True.
Does anyone else have anything to interject with before you guys get to the checkpoint? It's the
I am
final
simply standing in the driver's section, staring and
oh.
waiting.
Power word kill.
I could insight to see if I could tell what they might be looking for. I guess I don't know.
call. This would be a
As-
very high
I
DC, but I'll
think
allow it.
that they actually, let me say, do I think that they would know what the fuck our crate of magical drugs are?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Wait, what the fuck? You all have drugs?
Don't worry about it.
That's why we haven't told you about it yet.
All right.
You-
I guess as we approach closer to the checkpoint, Eli will start like trotting Juno ahead. Like, all right, we can talk to the guards for y'all if y'all are scared.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Scared as
I don't
you
think you have any
disrespectful.
methods of mind control in the cart, so we're not going to allow that one specifically. But,
all
mind
right.
reading, but- They do appear to be looking for something, though. Yes, you don't even need an insight check.
Okay.
All right, so you approach them then first, Eli. She looks you over. The guards just kind of ask you to open your any pouches you might have on you, things like that, just so they can quickly look through.
Oh yeah, sure. Here, this is my common pouch. Wait, hold on. Let me take the backpack off. Oh, this thing is heavy. Oh, and Juno has this satchel right here, but it's just filled with her kibble. Juno, did you eat your treats?
Before you even finish, the woman just waves you on. She says, "You may pass."
Oh, all right. Thank you. Come on, guys.
All right. The guards then step in front of the horses, in front of your vehicle, as Eli and Juno passes through the gate.
Excuse me, sir. We're with him.
Yeah. They're with me. They're my new friends.
With respect, we haven't searched you yet. Can you all step out of the vehicle? Just a moment.
Sure.
Of course.
Eli would be waiting behind the guards for them.
All right, so everybody steps out.
Can I, when I go inside, Carrick's here, right?
Yes.
Or no, Carrick's not here. Who's someone that's actually here?
Carrick,
Can I
the
wake
player's not here.
Neko
The
up and
character
have
is.
Neko come out with me?
Since you don't have the Titans, I'm going to say that those are disabled so that you can prepare to actually have the Titans move with you while you travel. If that's fair.
Okay.
If you wake up Neko now, you're not going to be able to travel with the Titans. You have to leave them.
Yeah.
Okay. So does everybody leave, or does everybody try to stay behind? I know we're running.
I get out.
Yeah, I want to offer to make somebody invisible just to see what they do in here.
I mean, I'll probably
fucking with them.
I'm not fucking with that. I'll probably just stay standing on the driver's seat, just kind of waiting.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I will let everyone know they need to come out and then get out. And not
all right.
Any buttery.
Can Eli tap the shoulder of one of the guards and say, "Hey, I'm a little confused. I didn't see y'all here when I was coming in. Are y'all looking for something?"
Random check. We check travelers here in Thrain every so often, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Well,
just in case of what? These guys
we're busy with these folk. We've already checked you. You're safe. Whatever it is, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, all right, but
And then, as you all are exiting the vehicle, the woman on the pedestal looks at Faye.
Oh, Jesus.
Just points her finger at Faye and says, "A changeling." And then immediately her shield starts to glow. Everybody except Eli make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. I have advantage.
Yep.
Thank God.
guys,
Please work.
guys. Guys?
You thought the cat girl was not a changeling?
Guys, the music got dark, guys.
Uh-oh. I can't hear the music.
Failed.
Damn it.
Oh, I can hear.
Nakarth failed.
What?
Oh.
Nakarth failed?
Oh, not Nakarth. Sorry. Nala failed. Karth
Okay,
failed. So
thank you.
Your Nakarth so far has succeeded.
It's a big uh-oh for
Leroy
me.
rolled an 18.
Okay.
Faye failed hard.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
wait.
So far... Wait, I didn't
What's
see...
my thing?
You're good. Wait, do you have a...
I can
Indomitable?
re-roll a saving throw I fail.
There you go.
With Indomitable. Is it going to be worth it? No. 17.
Oh,
Ooh.
maybe.
That is still a fail, unfortunately.
Fuck!
Oh,
Nakarth-
is it a DC-18?
It is.
Holy shit.
Nakarth and Leroy succeeded.
He couldn't even just give it to me. Fuck.
All the rest of you are charmed, and you drop anything you're holding, and you remain motionless while some of the guards walk over. They are not
Can
aware.
we help
They're
you?
not aware that Nakarth and Leroy have succeeded yet.
Oh.
I also dropped my staff.
Oh, hey.
I don't have anything, so...
Excuse me, sir. You were traveling with some dangerous individuals. I wouldn't stick with them if I were you.
Dangerous? What do you mean? I heard they saved a city. What?
They start to close the gate.
Wait.
The guards.
I'm gonna mentally say, don't mention the city thing.
Leroy talks into your mind directly with telepathy.
Oh God.
The guards begin to handcuff those of you who are charmed.
Oh,
And those of you who are not charmed as well.
excuse us.
As soon as you start to talk, they tackle you because they realize that you are not
I mean, I'll do my best to resist that.
All right. Then we will pick up next time with some initiative.
Mother bitch. You know, I didn't want to kill guards.
So is the gate closed at this point on me?
I will say it's being closed, but during initiative, if you go early enough, you might be able to sneak back in. I mean, against the resistance of the guards there, but yes.
Fuck Thrain, I'm gonna fuck these people up.
I've been waiting on this one for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh no, do the Silver Flame just hate changelings? Oh no.
Some Silver Flame motherfucker's about to die.
Looks like Faye's childhood trauma.
Someone saw Faye's ears in that
bar.
Woo,
at least
backstory.
they probably aren't.
Backstory.
At least they probably aren't resistant to fire.
Look at Kitty Cat.